All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. What is your name?
My name is Nick Gardner.
How long have you been with the Hillsboro Hops?
I've been here since March, 1 week before lockdown, so it's been just a little chaotic since I've started here.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is your title, and what does that actually mean?
Yeah, so my title is a Mascot Coordinator, so essentially I'm Barley's boss. I manage all of his appearances and help organize the community appearances for Barley.
There you go. Have you done this in any previous roles with other organizations?
Yeah, so I've helped manage the mascot for the Portland Pickles. That was my role before here, and I also helped manage the mascot for Western Oregon University.
There you go. What does a normal day look like in your role? And we say normal. Obviously things are odd, but what does a normal day look like for you?
Usually it's responding to emails, helping organize a lot of our barleygrams, which is a birthday package that you can purchase. Barley will come to your house and drop off presents. A lot of Zoom calls right now, for sure.
Sure. Who is your industry hero?
Who's my industry hero? It's probably Shane Hedrick. He was the athletic director for Central High School. It was my first internship, and I kind of stumbled into the role, and he kind of showed me the ropes, and a lot of my base beliefs go back to what Shane taught me at Central High School.
There you go. What is your favorite sports memory?
That's a tough one. My first memory was I was in Tampa Bay, and I was right behind home plate, and I told Bubba Trammell to hit him home, and the pitch afterwards he hit a grand slam, and I was 6 years old at the time, and it's just kind of stuck with me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of a loophole, but what is your favorite Hops memory?
Well, I don't really. I've never been to a game, so my favorite Hops memory is probably seeing Barley get out of the car, and right before Barleygram, and the joy on people's face when they see Barley randomly appear to their house.
There you go. What advice do you have for anyone who might be looking to get into the industry? So either professional baseball or mascotting, for example, or mascot coordination. What advice would you have for somebody?
Yeah, so the main thing I would have to say to anybody is it's certainly not an easy industry to get into. I've had to work 3 internships to even get to the point that I'm at. Just make sure to diversify your skill set, always keep grinding, and always show initiative, because it goes a long way.
Perfect. What is your most unique skill?
Outside of the Hops, it's probably my skill in Mario Kart. I've competed in national Mario Kart tournaments.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Prize money or just recognition?
It's usually some random prize at an arcade. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
On what system?
It's only ever been Wii and up. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Obviously, we're in some unique times in 2020. Social activism has been a lot more front and center. Are there any pieces of social activism that you are particularly passionate about?
Yeah, so a big part of what I've looked into is autism inclusivity, because a lot of those fans tend to want to come to games, but they often are either overstimulated or just don't want to go because they don't feel included.
Sure. Is there any particular, a friend or family member or anything that kind of helped you find awareness for this?
Yeah, I have a cousin who is nonverbal, and then my brother-in-law is also on the spectrum as well, and he's a huge Hops fan. So.
That's very cool. So what are some ways that people can get involved and help show support for autism awareness?
Yeah, it's a real good question. Just make sure to stop using slurs, include them in your activities, because they do want to join. It's just they don't necessarily know how to, or they're not confident enough. Just make sure to ask them questions and see what ways you can accommodate them better.
Perfect. And then what are some ways you think that a baseball, soccer team could get more involved in these particular bits of activism?
Yeah, so there are actually several programs that are out there. My personal favorite one is Culture City. They do sell sensory kits that you can have out your ballpark or any venue. I know there's a few in Oregon that have partnered with Culture City, and it essentially comes with different sensory tools that help them deal with the sensory input better.
There you go. I'm going to spring one on you.
Go ahead.
Take your time with it. What are you most looking forward to when, for example, the ballpark can reopen with fans? What are you most looking forward to at Ron Tompkins Field?
Probably the fans. Yeah, just hearing the roar of the crowd again. Just all the sounds of the ballpark. Just excitement, because everyone right now needs something to be excited about, and I think that's sports.